We got another segment. I'm getting multiple segments in the show, and I got a question for y'all. All right, and chat, get involved. This is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the last 4 games of the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are 2-2. They started 8-2. Right, they're 2-2 in their last 4. To me, anything less than 12-5 after starting 8-2 is a problem. That will mean that we are going into the playoffs 3-4 in our last 7 games. I've been seeing around Twitter, around YouTube, around Facebook that this is very reminiscent of the 2016 season and what happened in 2016. Okay? You don't know? I'm going to remind you. The Lions were 9-4. They lost 3 in a row. They go to Seattle and get stomped. And that's the last time we went to the playoffs. Now, a lot of you guys feel like we're not even going to make it. It's funny how quick SOL came back, how quick you lost faith, right? But we're supposed to be trusting the process. So I'm going to tell you like this. You're not going to get any other channel, okay, like mine, because let the Lions get bounced out in the first round. Let them lose the division. Let them go 11-6 after starting 8-2. And I will rip this entire team. I am going to, the first person I'm coming after in the offseason is Brad Matthias Holmes. I'm coming for you. If you don't do something with this team, I'm coming for you. I'm coming. And when I mean I'm talking about on his platform, he will not be safe from basement chair GM. I'm telling you right now. You know who else I'm coming for? Dan Campbell. You better let go of Aaron Glenn. The Detroit Lions have allowed 26 points in 5 consecutive games. It's time for Aaron Glenn to go. Okay? I don't care who you get. Somebody got to be better than AG. So the safest person is Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell. But I'm going to tell you what. He doesn't fire Aaron Glenn. We're going to have a problem. That's why you never hire your homies. So the question I have for y'all is, what y'all going to do if the Lions, A, blow the division lead, if the Lions, B, go 11-6, and if the Lions, C, get bounced out in the first round of the playoffs? What kind of confidence are you going to have going into 2024? It's open for discussion. What's up, C9? Everyone has to take, DMAC says, everyone has to take part of the responsibility of the standings, good or bad. Glenn is going nowhere, says Arthur. Okay, get John Fox. Okay, cool. What are we doing? What? Hey, I don't even know if that's this. I just like using Matthias. It ain't his middle name, but to me, it's just funny to me. So what are we doing here? So let me ask you this in the comment section. Where do the Lions finish to you? We got 4 games left. We're currently 2-2 in our last 4. Where do you see the Lions going? We got a big game against the Denver Broncos on Saturday. Second to last home game, right? Sold out. Looking standard. Was real gray, real light blue, because I was looking to maybe get me a ticket. Had a chance to win the division. Can't win it now. Got to wait until the Minnesota game. Do you know, I saw, and I think I mentioned this in yesterday's video, I saw a Twitter feed where the Lions have an opportunity to actually lose the division to the Minnesota Vikings. I went over a scenario with Rocked On. We got some special brewing, so get your popcorn ready, right? I saw a scenario that the Detroit Lions go from the 3rd seed to the 7th seed. If the Lions do anything but win the division, I'm coming. I'm not, there is no one safe from me. And you're not going to get that from other channels. You're not going to get the pitter patter from me. You're not going to get eggshells from me. I'm going to be the only. I was the first one telling y'all during the Saints game when everybody was saying 9-3, relax. Y'all wasn't saying that after 9-4, were you? So I want to know. Arthur says 9-8. Braylon says 12-5, 11-6. That's a failure to me, Stefan. 11-6 is a failure. You started 8-2. That means you won 3 games out of 7. That's a problem. And guess what else? Now you're playing teams that are above 500. Above 500, okay? The Denver Broncos are 1 game below, so they're not the team. Minnesota Vikings currently 1 game above. Dallas Cowboys are the 2nd seed right now, right? They playing some good football, push Philly right out. Went in there, bullied them, pushed them out, right? Then it's us. If you let the NFC South come up, or you fall to 5, 6, or 7, or out of the playoffs, somebody getting fired. And I'm not talking about Dan or Brad. Somebody getting fired. The whole Allen Park building will be fired. Somebody getting fired, right? So what I'm saying is, I am not going to let these guys off the hook. Brad Holmes, he didn't do a thing at the trade deadline. He brought in 2 36-year-old players off the couch, right? Didn't do nothing. Trust the process. I'm going to come for his head. I'm just telling you right now. So unsubscribe, dislike, do whatever you want to do, because the real one's going to come back. And they going to know what I'm saying is right, because I've been right. I've been right. This team is not as great as we thought they were. So that's what I want to know. Lions fan Syndicate with the dono said, if we lose the division, someone needs to be fired. There you go. And yeah, streams, I cleaned that up. Denver is 7-6. Indeed, they are. But I cleaned that up. So screw it. We need to run the table. Got to fight for it. It's on the players and coaches. So all I'm saying is Brad Holmes has been, it's almost like y'all float this guy. Like y'all put him, he on this little hoverboard just floating over everybody. He's the best. All we care about is he's slapping the table, bro hugging people, knocking people's shoulders out of socket. That's not good enough. We've been through this. 9-7 wasn't good enough, and we can't beat the good teams. Okay? We've heard it all. No more excuses. $57 to $70 million. You got 39 players under contract. Bring in some dogs somehow, some way. Hey, time for talking is over. It's over with. Lost faith, stomp, no one is safe. We're going to have a problem. What you all going to do? No one is safe. Someone getting fired. Passions are definitely high. No, Laura, this is just a reality. This is a reality. Because as much as we praise Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes, you know what they got to do? Win. They have to win. Year one, we didn't have a team. We had a shell. Matt Patricia left us with nothing. It's like the ex-wife leaving the house. You get there and all your stuff gone. You get a Dear John letter on the table. And no, that didn't happen to me. All right. Now you got year two. We start 1-6. Somebody got to go. Defense is trending historically bad. And who do we fire? A defensive back coach, right? Your defense is trending historically bad. 600. It was projected to give up 599 points, the most in NFL history. And guess what? Weeks 1 through 7, that's exactly what it was doing. Now we get to year 3, finish strong. Get to year 3, we come out dominating, beat the Kansas City Chiefs 8-2. Now all of a sudden, 9-4, we get a little shaky. People getting a little nervous. Why? Because we've been here before. I think we win the division, and I think we get in just fine. We clinch, but we got to beat the Denver Broncos this week. What I'm saying, though, is next year, expectations are going to be high. They're going to be NFC title games, Super Bowl high, right? And I think after 4 years of trusting the process, it's time. I'm not saying fire these guys because we don't want to keep going through the same cycle, but something has to change. Just like Aubrey Pleasant was fired, something has to change. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions.